Oh, that's a great question. I'm one of those actors that really feels the character come to life once you're in the costume. Once you put on that tricorn hat, you just sort of feel like you are that person.
Hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jana. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for your time. A pleasure to talk to you. What a great movie, you know? I was
Thank you.
like, I was like impressed because when you go watch a movie without reading anything, without watching the trailer, and then you just surprised about it. I was like, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
that's
good.
great.
Thank you so much. So I want to know, you also wrote the help to write the script. What attracted you to this, to George, and to this subject, or to the project itself?
Absolutely. It was really the director, Joshua Enck, who got me involved. He told me this story that he began as a George Washington film, but as he did more research, he realized, I had the theme of liberty correct. I just had the Georges wrong. Because the more research he did into Valley Forge during the Revolution, he realized all of these chaplains that were serving the men all gave their testimonies of coming to faith by hearing this man named George Whitefield. And so he kept seeing this name come up, George Whitefield, who is this guy? And so when he found out who he was and what his impact was, he just nearly fell out of his chair. And even more so when he found out that he was good friends with none other than Benjamin Franklin. And at that point, when we realized they were friends, the story just started coming to life and writing itself. So it was tremendously exciting. We couldn't believe that no one had told this story before.
Exactly. I was like, oh no, where are people that never wrote a story like this?
Right.
And it's amazing. And like for you to get to him, like to because your voice changed, the way that you act. It's amazing. Like, of course, we don't know George, but but like I think it was the way that you did your performance was really good. How was like the preparation and the research, and especially your voice, like to play him?
Yes, I dove headfirst into reading all of George's sermons that we still have and his diaries, which we're incredibly fortunate to have. They were published in his lifetime and they're still in print, amazingly. George Whitefield, during the Great Awakening, was writing down in his diary what he was thinking and what he was feeling while all of these events were coming to fruition. So, what a gift for research to be able to read the thoughts of the man as the events are happening that you're portraying. So, I felt like I gained a real life mentor in George Whitefield himself as I was reading him.
Yes, and also like the performances, you and John that plays Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah.
How was like this dynamic with him on set, and how you guys find that connection? Because I love it. I think it was really good.
Thank you. We got a head start because we were actually friends before we started this
Okay.
movie. We go back several years. We've worked at the same theater company for many years, and we've shared dressing rooms together. So we've had a lot of jokes and silly moments together to draw from. So when we both found out that we were doing this film together, we were just ecstatic because we knew that our real friendship could translate to the screen
Yeah.
pretty favorably. So it was just a blast getting to work with John. He's amazing. He's an amazing human being as well as an incredible actor.
Yeah, it did. Because I was like, I didn't know about the background friendship or anything like that, but it did. It
Yeah.
was really cool. Also, what was like the most challenge part for you? Like, is there any particular moment, any scene was like the preparation? What was the challenge
Yes.
there?
The biggest challenge for me was filming all of the sermons. We filmed them all in a week, back to
Oh,
back to back. So the church scene where George is angry at the stuffy clergyman and the coal mining sequence and a lot of those moments were all filmed back to back to back. So the biggest challenge for me was how to give everything that I had vocally, but also leave enough in the tank that I didn't, blow my voice out. And thankfully that didn't happen. We had a lot of really helpful people on the team, like giving me tea every take. I would just take a sip of water, take a sip of tea, and
yeah.
sometimes if we were filming from far away and it wasn't a close-up, we would record takes from earlier and play them over speakers to where I could just lip sync to my own voice to save the vocal cords. So
Yeah.
we had a lot of tricks to help us extend the longevity of my voice, preaching
Wow.
over and over and over and over again.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's cool. No, even though like recording back to back, like filming back to back, those sermons must be like tiring as well, like because you know, I don't know, it's like very tiring. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, it
I'm not an
was.
actor, so I
Yeah,
imagine.
you're right. It was tiring because you want to give everything you have, not just vocally, but in your spirit. You want to be speaking with conviction, and that takes something from you. You know, I think if you're doing it right, it should cost you something. And
Yeah.
so it's a good feeling to kind of leave it all out there, and then to feel completely depleted by the end of the day. You know?
Yeah. And I think it was very interesting his story because he's supposed to be an actor.
Yeah.
And then he received the calling to become a preacher. And you see now, still nowadays, people think that they want to do that, but they ended up receiving a calling, or the mission is not to be that person. Have you ever have that, like you always want to be an actor before, always since you were
Yeah.
little, or you want to be like me? I want to be a doctor
Okay.
at a certain point, and then I became a journalist. So
Yeah. Wow.
yeah.
No, I strangely, yeah, have always wanted to be an actor, and I kind of always just knew that I would be doing that in some capacity, um, or a storyteller. You know, ever since I could write, I was always writing weird, silly little stories, and as I got older, those became more serious stories. But I always knew that I'd be telling stories in some form, and so I feel tremendously blessed to be able to do that now as an
Yeah.
adult. So,
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. And is there any character or any genre that you'd like to do in the future
Hmm.
that you didn't play yet?
Oh, that's a great question. Not in particular. I think I just want to be able to tell as many different kinds of stories as possible. You know, I love exploring different points of view and different cultures and things like that. So I think just as many different things as possible would feel really exciting to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's interesting because sometimes people have like wants to do something specifically, but that's good that you
Yeah.
want to explore
Yeah.
different cultures and everything. Okay, you should explore the Latinos and the Brazilian culture. I'm from
Yes.
Brazil, so
Okay. Absolutely.
and the Latin culture is very rich. And
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's on my bucket list to learn Spanish.
okay, yeah, the Spanish is very difficult, and you should learn also. Not difficult. I think when you speak English, it's not the same structure. When you speak
Right.
Spanish or Portuguese and or French,
Yes.
I hope you can learn that.
Yes. I would love to.
That's amazing. And for people that didn't watch the movie, what we can expect of Great Awakening?
Expect to be impacted. It's more than a movie. I'd say it's an experience. You're going to have a profound experience.
Yeah. Also, the costumes. I almost forgot
Oh,
about the costumes and
yes, of course.
the costume, the makeup, and everything that you changed throughout. How was like that this process for you?
Oh, it's so much fun. Um, I'm one of those actors that really feels the character come to life once you're in the costume. Once you put on that tricorn hat, you just sort of feel like you are that person. And it's just incredible. You know, I don't know why we ever stopped dressing like that.
Yeah, right. I the ladies think that we don't have to wear
You're right. Right.
all those things.
That's fair enough.
That's
Yep.
fair. But for you guys, I think it's good. It's
Yeah.
fitted for us, but will be a challenge.
Yeah. No kidding. There were a lot of buttons. There were a lot of buttons. So maybe I take that back. The hat, just the hats.
That's amazing. Jonathan, this is the time that I have with you. Thank you so much for your time and
Thank you.
pleasure. And I hope everybody liked the movie like I did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you like to support or continue to support Jana on Camera, don't forget to subscribe, like,
comment and share the videos.